was really that good anyway, but it just kind of changed my whole attitude. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do this thing the right way now. And anytime I put on a jersey and I step on the court or play or step on the field, I'm going to play for Christ. So,
how have you used your sport to glorify God? What kind of risks have you taken to glorify God with that?
Yeah, when I got to high school, I played on the basketball team, and it was I was going into my junior year, and I actually, right before the season started, I broke my wrist. I was very injury prone. I got hurt a lot, but God used those injuries to help glorify Him, I guess, because it was really cool. I actually wasn't playing, but I was still on the team. I got to go to all the games and stuff, and I actually got to lead a Bible study with the guys on the team. So it was really cool. It was really neat. It was at a secular high school, and so I got some heat from some of the players, and even one of the coaches actually gave me a hard time about it all the time, but it's something I felt like God wanted me to do. So I led a Bible study, and I got to pray before every game, which I just really enjoyed. It was my way of kind of contributing to the team and still being involved in sports.
So there was a lot of challenges that you faced, and there's a lot of challenges that we face all the time whenever we use our talents for God. That's something that is always going to kind of come up, and something that you kind of got to get through, and that's really cool that you still stuck with it and everything. Is there anything that you could share with these guys that play sports that you can encourage them to use their sports and their talents for God and to glorify Him?
For sure, yeah, and honestly, this goes beyond sports. This is for any talent that any of you have. I mean, this is for anybody. But it's like initially when I started playing sports, like I said, I made it all about myself, and it wasn't very fun because then you get filled with pride, and then not a whole lot of people like the cocky jerk anyway. So, but once I started playing, I started and I became a believer. God really gave me a passion just for lost people who didn't know Jesus. And so every time I stepped on the field or court, I just tried to, I tried stepping out there thinking that maybe there's nobody, or at least one person on the other team who doesn't know Christ, and maybe this game is the only opportunity that they're going to see Christ lived through the way I play. So I was going to try to do the best I could to play for Christ and have that, just shine for Him while I was playing. So.
Yeah, that's something that I think we can all take and use that mindset whenever we do anything, is just to make sure that we keep in mind that some people, when they see us, it might be the only Christ they ever see. So you can use your sports, and we're going to talk about art too in just a second. But yeah, it's definitely something cool. So thank you, Dustin. Let's give Dustin a hand.